Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the South Carolina Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of South Carolina and pledge to the Palmetto State love, loyalty, and faith. You may now be seated. Please pause for a moment of silence.
Good morning. Welcome to WOAK Daily News. My name is Rocco, and I'll be your anchor for today, Tuesday, November 29th, 2022. The joke of the day is, what do you get when you throw a lot of books into the ocean? A tidal wave. Today's special guest is Tech Tip Tuesday with Miss Seaman.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Miss Seaman with Tech Tip Tuesday, and for today I would like to share December's technology challenge. So you will see a video in a little bit that has what you need to do for the technology challenge, but this is nothing new. For this challenge for the month of December, you will be taking shapes and putting them in Keynote and moving them around with the transitions or the magic move. So once again, I will share those directions after the news channel. If that way, if anybody wants to view it, you can. Or for my friends in 2nd through 5th grade, you can go into my Canvas course and you will see the technology challenge there. So I hope everybody has fun, and I can't wait to see what you create.
Thank you, Miss Seaman. On this day in history in 1929, explorer Richard Beard flies over the South Pole. Today's announcements are, there are no announcements for today. The weather for tomorrow is a high of 57 degrees and partly cloudy. Thank you for watching WOAK Daily News. Have a terrific Tuesday, and remember to be equal proud.
Good morning, friends. This is Miss Seaman, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this month's technology challenge. So for this month's challenge, you're going to use Keynote. So notice I'm already in the Keynote app. Once I get there, I'm going to create a new project. So I'm going to click the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to choose a theme, and you know Miss Seaman always likes the basic white theme. So I'm going to choose that one. Once that opens, I'm going to click the plus sign in the lower left corner, and that will allow me to add a new slide. I'm going to add a blank slide, and then I'm going to go back to slide 1. I'm going to click on it and delete it. So now that I have a blank slide, the object for this month's technology challenge is to add some shapes and make them move. So I'm going to go to my plus sign. I'm going to click on the shapes tool. And remember, under the shapes tool, you have several different items that you can add to your shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and add this panda. We'll make him a little bit bigger just so that you can see how to do this. Once you have that shape, you're going to click on it, and then you're going to choose from this menu, Animate. So when I go to Animate, there's several different things that I can do. If I choose Add Build In, this will be what happens to bring my panda onto the page. So maybe I want my panda to shimmer onto the page. So when I choose that animation, it's going to give me a preview of what happens. If I don't like it, I can choose something different. So maybe a dissolve. I really like the shimmer, so I'm going to go back to the shimmer. Again, it will show me what it will look like, and if I like it, I'm going to click Done. I'm going to go ahead and add another slide to show you some of the other options that you have. So we will add another shape. This time I'll choose this little bunny rabbit. I'll add it to the page, and then I'm going to animate it. So again, I'm going to click on it, choose Animate, and now I'm going to click Add Action. So when I click Add Action, this is something that the rabbit will do as I'm on the slide. So the first one was coming into the slide. This one is when I'm on the slide. So I'm going to click Create Path. I don't know that I've shown you this one before. If you take the dot and drag, this will show you how your rabbit's going to move across the screen. So you can see there how it moves across the screen. So I'm going to click done at the bottom and then done at the top. Now, if I go back to my first slide and I click play, there's nothing on the screen. So I have to tap the screen to allow that first animation. I'm going to tap the screen to go to my next slide, and then I'm going to tap the screen again to make that animation move. So I'm going to tap to get out of that presentation. I'm going to add one more slide, blank slide. I'm going to go back to my shapes, add a shape. How about the kitty cat? So we'll add the cat, and I'm going to click on the cat, click animate, and this time this is going to be what happens when the cat moves out of my slide. So add build out means that this will happen at the end. So again, I can choose what I want. Here's a fly out. It's going to show me what happens to that cat. Now I can scroll over. There's lots and lots of different options. So all you need to do is just look at those options and give them a try of what you would like. You notice that when you try it, it's going to show you a preview, and that allows you to choose what you like. Once again, when you find the transition that you like, you're going to click done. Okay, so your job for this month is to figure out what kind of scene you want to build. Maybe you're building a cityscape and the buildings are coming into the cityscape. Maybe you're animating some sort of presentation that you're working on. So this gives you the opportunity to do lots of different things with your animation. So again, when I go back to play, it's going to take me, it took me to my last slide because that was the slide that I was on. So you want to make sure that you click on slide 1, click play, and then every time you click, those animations are going to happen, or you'll go to the next slide. Once you're finished, you're going to export these and upload them to the Padlet. So the link to the Padlet is in the Canvas course on the direction sheet. So I'm going to go to my circle with the 3 dots. I'm going to export this. I'm going to export it as a movie because that will allow my animations to show. I'm going to click export. And now that I've exported it, I want to make sure that I save it. So I'm going to click save video. It will now go into my camera roll. So I'm going to go back to camera, and here is my video. So it is playing by itself because we made it a movie. And you noticed, or you may have noticed, that it every 3 seconds it transforms to the next slide. So that's how I had my movie set up. I think that the default is 5 seconds, so if you want to make your movie run a little bit faster, you can. So I hope you all enjoy this challenge, and let me know if you need any help.